Winner versus Neonic plays in the finals, also known as Virality.
Winner takes all.
So we have Clifforus on 150 FPS, Larrakin on 100. PBs are, what is that? 7 minutes apart?
Huge difference when we get down to it. This is the third round. You know, they've had their chances. And really, we see it in the speedrun.com placement. Large gap, and we're very interested to see if Larrakin can fix that gap.
Very interesting.
Now that let's take a second for the profile photos, the profile pictures as they are called. I recognize the one on the left. That looks like a game you would get in a cereal box. Tone Dog, am I correct in that assumption?
I am not sure. I don't know what Clifforus's profile picture is or represents or where it's from.
Well,
It could be
I do
from just a random
believe
image on the internet.
We're gonna need you to mute your mic, Cliff. It's absolutely no. I'm joking. Where's it from?
it's I do believe that game did come in a cereal box. It's Pajama Sam.
Pajama
Really?
Sam.
Very knowledgeable.
That doesn't look like pajamas. But hey, there we are. Oh, there it goes. There we are. Barney
There
in
we
one
are.
window. Let's see if Barney walks into the next window.
Would make sense. Pause.
It's taking a very long time.
Mole Man in the right window. Interesting. I assuming we're having some bad window RNG. I think we should start the race now.
We have to call the start of the race, or we just I'm so used to following orders. You know, hey, Grandpa Simpson in the right. Larrakin with the gray block for his timer. Very interesting. It's it's not as interesting as Cliff over there with, I believe that's Guy Incognito Homer. The mustache slowly peeking out.
Okay, let's give a countdown so they
Yeah,
can
let's
go.
get a countdown going. All right, Tone Dog, if you do the honors of the count.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Dr. Nick. Your countdown. I think someone wasn't expecting it. Oh no, it's all good. 10-second
Maybe some
differential.
delay.
I'm sure it'll fix itself down the line.
I'm not sure who has longer loads. I can take a look at speedrun.com.
Are we? Is this both on the personal computer? Is this both PC gameplay?
This is both PC gameplay.
Brilliant.
Larrakin
Brilliant.
only has like 20 seconds of loads in the entire run, which is impressive compared to
Wow.
Clifforus's a minute 12.
So
So
we're
the
definitely going to
timer's low.
see. Yeah,
Taker
absolutely.
gifting 4 subs.
Wow.
One going to Being, one Neonic Plays, one. That's a hard name to read when it's cut off.
Single
This is
jump for Cliff right there,
Storm, and one to Crazy Tone Dog.
and Lyra with it as well. Let's see how fast they can get out of this zero mission. Looking like a 114. Ooh,
Looks like a 113.
not bad at
Larrakin
all.
getting some gags.
Couple gags.
No,
You're going to need those coins.
I don't think they. I believe Larrakin warped before the coins came out.
Ooh.
It would be pretty slow to grab those coins and wait the timer out before warping.
Cliff with the all-time strat. So, Tone Dog, what are you thinking for this race? What are you expecting? I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions.
This race is based off their PBs. It should be close up until Apu.
Ooh, right there. Close until Apu. I mean, isn't that the story for most of these pet races we've been seeing? And I don't think we've had too many upsets this year. It seems almost, I think, with 82% was the last figure we saw. 82% of people with better placements on speedrun.com have come out victorious in these pet brackets. But are we? Do you expect maybe an upset here?
I'm not entirely sure. I don't
Really?
expect it, but it might happen. I believe Clifforus is going to win this one.
It's entirely possible.
Both PBs were 1 month ago.
Wow. And have we seen a PB in the pet bracket this year? Have we seen someone really just do the impossible and have their best shown to the live audiences?
We have not seen a best segment in the pet bracket,
Mm.
but we have seen plenty in the main bracket.
No kidding. Wow, wow, wow.
Including a new Speed Simpsons best by Derek with where is it? A 122.41.
Derek runs, and he definitely ran that run.
Definitely.
Now, what are we expecting over here? I really hope for the upcoming mission we're going to see a classic Plow King run. You'll love to see it.
So Clifforus hit the wall and drove to the left. That's going to lose some time. Larrakin's going to catch up here. And can you repeat the question? I was very distracted in Clifforus's route.
No worries. I'm just hoping we see in the next mission a Plow King run.
Oh, Plow King. I'm not sure what these runners do.
Drift. Uh-oh. Little issues with the jump right there, but definitely got it in the end. The times are almost exact, I think, with the difference in timers taken into consideration. And Tone Dog, if you don't mind me asking your time zone, what time is it over there in sunny wherever you live?
In Chicago, it's 5:10 a.m.
Chicago, the Windy City, 5:10 a.m. He's up early for this one, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, gotta be up early for those Speed Simpsons commentary.
Oh, he gets in the car without the jump. That's the kind of mistake that's going to get him later in the run. But Cliff with a perfect jump into.
This is a really bad day.
And Tone Dog, are you sipping anything this morning? A little bit of beer, coffee? What gets you going in the morning?
I'm not allowed to drink beer.
Beautiful Lenny skip right there.
I drink milk. I drank some milk, and now I'm drinking some water. I am an active milk enjoyer.
Wow, wow.
I've had multiple.
Let's see the second Lenny skip right here. Oh, the Lenny flip instead of the Lenny skip. You hate to see it, but it did get halfway, so not too bad. Let's see if we get the Plow King action coming up in just a moment. So the milk you drink in the morning, is it often warm or cold or maybe a popsicle form? How do you intake your milk?
Although I have had a popsicle form of milk in the past. It's just a cold out the fridge.
Cold cup of milk, and here we are, Plow King over there by Ken.
Clifforus in the minivan, approaching Smithers. Good first hit. See if we can get into the strat. Just beautiful.
Oh, just wonderful. You know, as much as I love the Plow King, when you have the minivan doing damage like that at its speed, it's hard to argue against. Ken with a very saucy first hit, but let's see if the strat is going to work out. Very nice 180.
Got stuck on the tree, it looks, and now it's zooming ahead.
If it had the mobility and speed of a minivan, but hey,
Larrakin inventing a new strat.
I have not seen that before. Have you, Tone Dog?
I have not. I've seen attempts of this.
Wow,
but
wow.
Like, usually never works. Very impressive.
If you're here live, if you're in the chat, you're witnessing history. Tonight's pet bracket round 3, this morning's pet bracket round 3 with a brand new strat by Ken. Just brilliant. And once again, my favorite mission in the game, Office Space. And I asked you this last week, Tone Dog, when we were commentating. A little bit of a rail walk right there. This mission, famously named after Mike Judge's 1999 comedy Office Space. Tone Dog, have you seen it since we last spoke?
I have not seen it since we last spoke.
Breaking my heart.
Not much has changed in the last 6 days.
Oh, no kidding. Just great stuff. Let's see if Kin does the... Oh, he's going to go for the jump and fall. We hate to see it.
Jumping too early there.
I think that's... I think the last time we did a stream, we saw someone fall at that exact same jump. You know, it often seems very easy, but can become intimidating. Sexy footage, brilliant.
Larrakin grabbing the family sedan for FBI.
And not a lot of people know this, but Mayor Quimby actually based on former U.S. President John F. Kennedy. And we got both sexy footages on at the same time.
Marge, that black van is spying on us.
Oh, homie, you're so sexy when you're paranoid.
And Tone Dog, did you say you watched The Simpsons, or you don't watch it at all?
I don't watch it. Nope. Barely any.
Oh my goodness. Well, if you do watch it, I think you mentioned last time you've watched a couple Treehouse of Horror episodes. There's a great one in season 6 where Homer, it's almost half an episode with the same kind of animations that this game has. If anyone's in the chat has seen it or hasn't seen it, you know, they'll tell you, or they should. It's a fantastic episode.
What episode would that be?
Season 6, Treehouse of Horror. It's the one with the shinning. Ooh, a
got
little bit of lag. I don't know if that's on the viewer's end as well or just here on Discord.
Nope, it's on both.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
boy. This might be a site-wide issue.
There is a
coordinating some kind of feat. Splicing in.
It's
Tone Dog.
still froze. Oh, now it's back.
Oh, there we are.
There's a chance.
Back in 144p.
There is a chance you might be delayed by like 40 seconds now.
Me?
No, chat, because it was loading for like 40 seconds. Maybe refreshing would help.
And once again, do you expect this? Is this on both? I don't think it could be both streamers. Perhaps our restreamer Ticker might be having a little bit of internet issues, or the site Twitch itself. It's hard to say. And Cliff with the free B right there, brilliant. And see the phone booth strat.
Yeah, it's on Ticker's end, unfortunately. It's looking better now.
Looking great.
Just froze
Cliff
for
with
like
a little bit of a
360
dance. That might just be on. Oh. Ticker updating the live streams, making sure to get the fastest and most accurate part of the stream up for all of the viewers here today.
Mm-hmm.
And Tone Dog, if you don't mind me asking, what is your personal best for World 1? I know the record, I believe, is 8 minutes and 45 seconds. Where do you fare?
8 minutes and 45 seconds. Was that any percent?
You know what? I'm not sure. I totally just made up that figure.
Any percent is actually 8 minutes 28.
Wow.
Very close.
See, I got some kind of connection, mind-body connection.
Well, for ASM, my best Homer 1 is 11:28.
Wow.
That's on 46 FPS with the coin route of the main game.
11:28. It doesn't seem like either runners today will be beating your personal best.
Nope. Unless we see some cheat codes entered, we won't be seeing that.
Again, cheat codes are more than welcome in this. Are they welcome this year or no?
They are not welcome.
They are not welcome at all. I don't know why Tone would suggest that. Avoiding the Gambit and Wheel of Fortune right there. Brilliant stuff by Cliff. Let's see if King can get his lucky.
Maybe one year there will be a cheat percent tournament.
Similar to bodybuilding competitions where they don't do testing. Great stuff right there. And it looks like we're going to see an 11:52. Oh, far from it. Maybe
11:53 IL timing. But that's 11:57.
Not bad at all. Ooh, narrowly missing that Wheel of Fortune right there. And for one of our runners, we have reached Part 1.
And that's a good sport first one.
Oh, there it is with not my favorite color, and we've seen a lot of percentages runners fail with the brown sports car, but we'll definitely see how it turns out for Cliff. And it looks like we have a 12:22, if I'm not mistaken. And a 12:24. Wow, okay, not bad. 24.
So about 30 seconds. A little less maybe in between.
30-second differential, but let's see how the coins fare. I think they're quite similar. We got a 320 right there with Cliff, and always going for the sports car with a little bit of extra time taken.
Still definitely worth it. Oh, Clifforus reversing. I don't see that often.
Kearney. Coins are almost identical at this point. with the difference in placement on map and all else considered. Going for all the destruction. Bang, 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 bang. Coins right there for Ken. A little bit of a walk to Jimbo. Don't know why decided to... Oh, there's the vending machine and runs over Jimbo. Could have parked a little closer. Ooh, narrowly almost misses Kearney there for a civilian.
Now you got me wondering about the brown sports car fails. I wonder if... Because one time I failed on Barton Frink. I wonder if I was in a brown sports car.
You were. I recall. I was there.
Okay.
You absolutely did. I think it's there's a 82% of losers use the brown sports car. It's a little bit of a Char tidbit for you for your tune top.
Well, this is interesting. Clifforus is getting that town hall box in Wasp early.
We'll see if it pays off.
Otto blocking Larrakin from entering Moe's. Otto not very pog today, but
Not pog
it's just
at all.
Otto's off day. Normally Otto pog. Very
Otto
big
on
fan of
autopilot.
the character Otto.
Great. One of the funniest gags with Otto is when he has to siphon gas for the elementary school school bus and is offered a breath mint. He chooses to take it before siphoning the gas, whereas most people would take it after.
Mm.
Fireworks, eh? You're looking at 5 life sentences of community.
I fought the law and I won. Nobody does it.
Very wide escape from Cliffors. It works.
Speaking of wide, a comic book guy showing up.
Ah. Good comparison.
Thank you. Last time we were doing this, I mentioned how much I love comic book guy's car, but that cream, is that cream in the nerd? Is that the character's name? The angry nerd in that other car? Beautiful color of cream, maybe a yellowish of sorts. Tone Dog, what do you think?
I do like the nerd car. It also has quite a funny name.
What is it?
Nerd car.
Funny name. Wow.
Oh, Clifford is missing both wasps, it appears. But also getting one of the Town Hall wasp early, which is interesting.
He switches to the purple sports car. Very interesting.
Actually, once you start Vox, your car will automatically reset to honor roller, so Clifford had the honor roller there.
I stand corrected.
So grabbing traffic there is pretty good.
Just a beautiful city, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Larrakin gets the hospital wasp.
Cliff, and a little bit of a fender bender right there, manages to reset out of it.
And Larrakin grabbing a green sports car.
Now what is that, black van pizza delivery? Have you ever had a pizza delivered by a black van?
I have not.
I've had it happen several times, although it was with Uber Eats. My regular pizza guy often shows up in a black van. It's very intimidating when I order late into the night.
Mm. I don't typically order pizza.
You don't?
I don't.
How do you intake pizza?
I take it. I do work at a pizza place.
Stop
So
it.
I make it and I take it.
Are you telling me I'm on stream right now commentating Simpsons Hit and Run with a real pizza chef?
You are. I know how to make a pizza from scratch.
My goodness. Wow, wow, wow. And I know the chat and the runners as well in this very, very neck-to-neck race. They're dying to know, pineapple on pizza, is it as bad as they say?
I personally do not like it, but I don't care if you eat it. Flip it. Am I right?
Amen. Ooh, there it is. 2 kicks to get that wasp. Oh, with coins under the little thingamabob. And Tone Dog, have you been enjoying the pet bracket more than the other bracket this year? Because I must admit, the races have been absolutely fascinating seeing these runners go head-to-head in this pet bracket.
I would say... I would
think
say
it's that
no.
shot of redemption. No.
I would say no.
Really?
I think the main bracket is better.
You know, all roads lead to the main bracket, but I have to say, with these pet bracket games, we see a lot of this second chances bringing out the best in some runners, and at the same time bringing large amounts of disparity and do not finishes. You know, but I thoroughly have been enjoying it this year, and it's a treat to commentate it again with you, Tone Dog.
Clifforus getting some good RNG. Free
That's
10 coins at the
fantastic.
start are better than beef.
My
Also,
goodness.
Larrakin got pushed very up from, what was it, a black van?
Yeah, absolutely. He was shoved forward, you might even say.
That is another way of phrasing it.
Did he miss the vending machine? No, it was just a little bit of a late one. But his car is smoking up, and the mission is over. Now, have we seen a better than Barf fail this year in the race?
I actually do. I think it was in the pet bracket, actually.
It was in the pet bracket. I thought,
I think the car blew up at the train. Was that during the pet bracket? Early pet bracket?
if anyone in the chat knows, please let us tell us, because we might be misremembering. Maybe it was last year, but I'm quite certain we saw a fail. And here's to hoping it doesn't happen again.
I have a feeling that it happened actually early in the pet bracket to someone on the right side of the screen. Odd that I remember.
Odd thing
the
to
right side of the screen.
It's the left side of your brain is in full activation right now, remembering.
For some reason, I'm thinking Larrakin, but it might not be.
Now, that would be funny.
No, it's for sure on the right side of the screen. I remember this.
My goodness. And have you caught most of the pet races?
I have caught most of them.
And both runners, it looks like we're going to be all right with better than Barf, unless a miracle of God happens here.
Well, Larrakin hasn't even gotten to the escape part yet, but just driving around the Krusty Burger and driving straight, either backup of driving to the fountain to the left or up the stairs next to the gazebo should work.
And let's see it in action. Also, Cliff with a main menu warp just before. Let's see if it pays off.
Resetting the wasp collision, as during monkeys, there's a lot of wasp in the path.
Oh! Card flipped. Ooh!
That's not good, Larrakin. Apu was not in the fountain area. That's not. No way. Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Double
I was like,
back
maybe the
360.
taxi's gonna hold it back, but not.
I
quite.
was thinking the same thing. And I know we've all been held up by taxi cabs, so it's no surprise. And he gets it right there. Not too shabby at all.
I
And
don't
let's
think
see
I've
how
ever
Cliff
been
does
in a
this monkey.
taxi.
You've never been in a taxi.
Maybe when I was young.
Truly is an Uber generation.
I don't think I've ever been in an Uber.
A lift?
No,
Huh. Really?
just a friend driving or something.
Far out.
Not like Uber or taxi.
I grew
I've
up
probably been in a
taxi cabs.
taxi.
Yeah, come on now. Maybe when you were younger, you just don't remember.
Definitely. Be very odd.
Ooh, with the wasp right there, the main menu warp already paying off.
Hmm
605 coins. Brilliant.
Missing the box, the construction box up there. But getting the monkey is always good, so you don't have to go back up.
Will they go back for it?
Nope.
They will not.
Be-
I think there's another opportunity to grab that box, though, in the same world. Maybe it would cost a couple seconds, but I could definitely see it being worth.
No.
It wouldn't be worth,
No.
for the coinage.
There's plenty of other coins that are much faster.
But there's only one box like that.
There's one in off poo too. Let's not get too carried away.
Okay, there it is. And we are seeing my favorite strat. Let's see if we grab the card for style points. And was it determined if both runners have the exact same time that the amount of cards they have would determine the true winner? Has that been established?
Unfortunately, that did not win. It's both runners do
Milliseconds.
7-7 again,
With no
which you were not
coaching.
happy with. Yeah, starting inbound.
I'm appalled in all honesty. I think that once a race is completed, regardless of the same amount of times, I think things in that individual race should be taken into consideration. You know, when we have both runners finishing not knowing their opponent's times, the momentum is gone. You know, and I think it's completely ridiculous that. But you know, I respect the community's decision, and hopefully next year we can see a card-determined race.
So Larrakin parked the Mr. Plow and just was parked on its front two wheels. That was very impressive.
Two-wheel drive, they call it.
Definitely. Good hit for Clifforus on that second car.
Oh yeah, look at that hit. Oh, bumping and grind action, just hitting the grill of that vehicle.
Keeping it there, traffic bothering a little bit.
Larrakin for the card, possibly. Let's see it.
Nope.
It narrowly avoids it. My goodness.
Fun fact, you need a jump for that card, I believe.
Is that,
Hopefully
is
I'm
that-
not
is that
wrong.
true?
I believe so. If I'm wrong, uh-oh.
Cliff
I
with
don't
an
know my
auto?
shark thing.
No, does it himself with a brilliant time, 5:52. Very nice. And bang. Is that half damage back? Oh my god.
Gonna drive it up to this back wall. Make it one hit.
Oh wow, Larrakin with a beautiful first hit. Will it even make the tunnel?
630.
Oh my god, it might not even make the tunnel. 6:30 at exactly 6:30 a.m. on the Eastern Standard Time. So.
Oh my goodness. That is actually a fun fact. What the flip?
Hot diggity demon.
No way. I can't believe that happened.
Very funny. You saw it here live.
Can we
Larrakin-
possibly see a 631 from Larrakin? As it's now 631 Eastern time.
Let's see it.
Clifforus for cutscene skip, flying in the air.
150.
Gets it with 3
Brilliant.
positives.
No big deal. And let's see if we get an early Lisa from Cliff.
So Clifforus is about 4 seconds ahead of PB right now, which is pretty pog.
Wow, wow, wow. Let's not jinx it.
I'm just stating facts.
Stating facts. Jinxing people. Lyric. Oh my goodness. It's almost too much damage. We might have
If
to
you want to
test
see
Larrakin
too much
for habits.
damage, you want to see the Mr. Burns limo against these cars.
Oh, wow.
Used in NG Plus commonly.
Oh my goodness. Mr. Plow, that's my name. And let's see if we grab a Bort from Cliff on first attempt. Not even close.
I don't.
Oh my god, taking that civilian for a ride though.
I can't believe Clifford didn't get bored. What's the point?
What's the point?
No
of even
board
playing?
in 3-1?
I think we've seen a 3-1 Bort this race. This year in the tournament.
This race. I'm having too much fun.
It's 6:30 a.m. on the East Coast. It's 5:33 in Chicago. Grab yourself a cup of coffee and watch Pet Bracket Round 3 here live with me and Tone Dog. It's going to be a race and a half. And do we have a cutscene skip? Oh, come on. And there it
Plenty
is.
of pauses.
I think that was 6 pauses. Could be 7.
Was not counting.
Now, let's see if we grab an early Lisa here.
No early cool outfit.
No early
swag
cool
strat.
Lisa. No swag strats, but we still have an opportunity for that 3-1 Bort.
Will we
Ooh.
see Larrakin get 3-1 board?
Larrakin upset at that fish van. Cliff with a brilliant Wally Weasel's cut through.
Mm-hmm.
Fun down
Great
your
park,
throat.
right next to Millhouse.
And Larrakin going for the board, it looks like. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, just over the board.
Went for it
Unfortunate.
though.
Went for it. Gonna need a little bit less
Cliff.
speed to grab that
Cliff
board.
might grab the board right here. Let's see if it happens.
Oh.
Slow down, Cliff. Oh, he's slow.
No, that's way too high. Nah.
Will we see a bortless run today? A bortless race? It's very possible.
Very possible. Clifforus coined
Cliff misses that last box. It looked like, or does the coinage just not appear during that black screen?
I think Cliff missed the box.
Wow.
Coins are not great.
Coins are not great.
825. Gonna want Krusty Lou Studio here.
You know, I said it before. You should have went back for that that Bart. The box above the ramp. Going for Krusty Lou though. Couple ground pounds. Bada bing. Bada boom.
Bada boo.
Are we gonna see 4 pounds? Wow, 4 pounds.
I could sure use a pony right now.
Larrakin also with a good park.
Great
At the
park.
Wally, whatever.
Ooh, but goes in manually. Should have jumped.
Although instantly getting into the driver's seat, not too terrible.
Not too terrible at all.
5 seconds remaining on the timer before making it to, I believe, the Hollywood side?
Now let's see what he does.
Mojo working now.
Oh, very nice pound on Millhouse right there. And Larrakin
Larrakin
missing
flying
board.
over the board card again.
It's as if they're purposefully ignoring it.
It's as if it doesn't exist.
Cliff, let's see how it works. Are we gonna get the strat right here?
Boom, perfect.
Just brilliant strat. Wow, wow, wow.
I need speed, more speed.
Just giving it to Cletus. And Tone Dog, what are your experiences with skunks? Have you witnessed a skunk in real life?
I have seen a skunk. I have not been close to a skunk before.
You never have. You've seen it, but have you smelt it?
I have smelt skunk scent before. It's not good.
My uncle, usually his house smells like skunk for some reason. I've never figured it out, but I've seen a couple skunks in my life.
Larrakin also getting Krusty Lou. Gonna have
That's
a lot
great
more
stuff.
points.
Only 2
Compared to-
pounds. Larrakin with only 2 pounds as opposed to Cliff's 4 pounds. 2 pounds, I think, can buy you a slice of pizza in England. Just a little fun fact for you. And a classic Coolisa. You know, we'd love to see it earlier in this year's tournament. I don't think we've seen one early Coolisa.
We have from Bacon Man 12 playing on the
of
Xbox
course.
version.
On the Xbox version, a staple for that kind of run, but we'd love to see it on PC kind of brought into the fold. And let's see if Larrakin can get just as good as a Cletus strat as Cliff had just moments before. Well, that truck might be
That is not a good start, but maybe inventing another new strat. No,
the restart strat.
I don't agree with that restart.
Honestly, there was an opportunity to mess around right there and just do a classic run, especially since you got to go in that direction for at least halfway.
I wasn't sure how far the Cletus truck reversed, but if it reversed and went forward, Larrakin could have possibly held it back.
Too bad civilian truck
then.
spawns. My goodness.
Yeah, really bad park car. That can happen sometimes, and these are going to be some slow hits.
But you know what? Kudos to where it's deserved. Larrakin going for it. Let's hope that one right before despawns.
It has.
It's despawned?
What does it look like to her? More like 60, more like 150, more like 46 possibly.
Possibly 46.
Can't tell.
31-46 at Cliff. And a brilliant first hit.
Ooh.
So good it turns him around.
That is not a brilliant first hit.
Not a brilliant
Typically, you
first hit
slam
at
it into the wall and get it there.
a lackluster hit, if I may say so myself.
Looks like 60 because the Cletus truck clipped through the longhorn. Interesting.
Ooh, a little bit of a fender bender right there from Cliff.
Not a great destruction on this second
Coolisa at
card.
Larrakin, 32-19, Coolisa.
Ooh, unable to get that last hit. Not gonna. Ooh, right at the ramp, but not gonna have enough speed to make it.
2 cars both going for board almost.
Man, they want Bort so bad.
And let's see if Cliff goes, and with a sharp right ignoring it.
Sweet forward momentum.
Spawning on the other side to get easier hit on this last chase to the end.
Oh
Boom, one
my
hit,
goodness.
very fast.
Wow. Eat that car like it owed him money.
Can you please
And Larrakin starting the mission as Clifforus ends it, but
excuse me?
grabbing the Camp Krusty coins first.
And we've seen runs ended by this mission. Let's see how the spawns work. A little bit of a delay right there in starting the mission. Cliff backing that thing up. And then speeding
Maybe
on
a
ahead.
little bit too much. It's gonna be a little game to catch up.
Cliff living on life on the edge dangerously. Misses. Gets the vending machine. 7 coins.
Gets it.
Gets it. 7 coins out of that vending machine.
Hitting a bench into it only gives like 5 or 6 coins.
Now
And then
let's
hitting
see.
the benches and stuff give coins.
I'm smelling an early drop from Cliff. I don't think the bridge will even be in sight when this drops. And I'm sadly mistaken.
Unfortunate.
Oh my goodness.
Not a good second chase the dam from Larrakin either.
That's gonna hurt.
Hopefully getting a faster destruction than Cliff.
Oh,
Maybe
boy.
just 2 more hits. 1, 2.
Yeah,
Much
and there
better.
it is. Now we're gonna have to see. Larrakin's hoping for an early drop right there, and that'll definitely help catch up.
Mhm.
Thank goodness for seatbelts.
And Tone Dog, do you have a am I right to believe this is your favorite worlds in the game? Is that correct?
No.
Oh, Gandon right there by Cliff.
Level 3 is not my favorite.
Easy as pie. The number, that
My
is.
favorite's Homer 2, because
Homer 2, great one.
you're not even in the map half the time. Funny.
Chief Wiggins. Hello, Springfield.
Larrakin backing that thing up too, but not as backed up as Cliff was. Let's see if it pays off.
You see the vend? Oh, just gonna... Oh! Gets the vend despite
Gets the vend.
probably driving over the benches. Very impressive.
A subtle
Despite
touch.
just driving on the left.
Now you'll never be fried and served with tartar sauce.
Jumps over the car. Brilliant.
Very similar
Dummy.
distance away
For a while.
to Clifforus.
Oh, are we gonna see a mid Brit?
Very nice. Resetting the car, get closer back. John Scoot with the
Real
raid.
great strat. My goodness. Oh, with the
Welcome,
raid. Thanks for
everyone.
the raid. Welcome to the event.
Currently, Clifforus is in the lead. Like quite some time.
But we may see a big World 4 switch up. Let's see how Larrakin keeps up with this the great last drop. Ding! Hits that little pole right there, but resets fast enough.
Gonna grab ESS to warp the fishy deals. To skip the camera pending.
Brilliant stuff. And let's see how Fishy deals. And I think this is the first time both runners are on the same mission in this world.
Savor your freedom, cold-blooded friends.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's most likely not true, but anyhow, we keep pushing forward. A little bit of a drift right there midair by Cliff. Swag Strats live and direct.
The number. Could you come get me?
Grabbing the school bus. Let's see what kind of strat Cliff goes for.
The time for action.
The Old Pirate in the Sea, I think a reference to The Old Man in the Sea by Hemingway. Great little novel.
Restarting the mission to have more time to line up. Oh, I forget that Clifforus does this. I do
Bang.
remember this now. Not the strat you see often on here on Speed.
It's a great little strat that I think can definitely be implemented in lots of ways. It's always fun to push them so far back that they explode.
How could I forget about that? I knew, like, I know Clifforus does that. I was just
Truly iconic.
I need a ride here.
grabbing Malibu now, possibly seeing a boat jump on 150 FPS.
No, we're not going to see a boat jump.
Yes, nope, you're correct.
150, that would be very ballsy, but I think we're going through the boat. You don't see that enough.
Babysitting to pay for that. Bart! I am
And we have Clifforus
Just beating up
sitting
Bart.
low with her. What, 37-40, I believe.
Cliff choosing not to save his game. Very risky there, right there.
What? Larrakin calling in the school bus, grabbing ESS. We'll see how Larrakin's 3-7 goes.
Margin the Canyonero. Larrakin not taking a book from Cliff and letting the limo go on ahead, running and killing over a civilian. 3 civilians. My goodness. A murderous
Not
rampage
great.
by the AI.
Not great starting damage, but that limo's gonna be too far to get into the strat.
Cliff showing us Marge's view.
Ooh.
And
I
a
enjoyed
brilliant
it.
reset.
That looks like 2 more hits for Larrakin, but
I
the
think
further
one.
he gets away, the further Larrakin has to drive back. Not good.
Oh, but right at the ramp, possibly going for the board right there. We're going to see a 180. And we might have the race's first wee-woo. Narrowly avoiding crashing into the burn sign. Oh, there it is.
There is the first wee-woo. Can we get some wee-woos in the Twitch chat?
And let's hope that Larrakin doesn't get stopped by the police.
Wee-woo.
Cliff really giving it to that van right there. But it seems like the vault is empty. The van no longer bumping, grinding, and dropping anything.
Bad RNG for Clifforus here.
Oh my goodness. Oh, there it is. Just had to space out the gap a little more.
Ooh,
Larrakin with a savage hit and run.
Oh,
And a drop into the water.
falling off the pole. And then falling off the railing again.
We might be going for
Not
3.
what
It
you
might
want
be
to see.
3rd time's the charm. And no. Let's see if Larrakin takes out their anger on Bart. Absolutely, just kicking him off the boat.
I believe that's a 39-53.
I'll do my best.
And a chat favorite, Redneck Roundup, coming up on Cliff. Decides to call the Canyonero.
Grabbing ESS through the phone booth.
Oh, a touch of a delay right there. It looks like it's evening out. And let's see if Larrakin gives us a little bit of Marge's perspective right here, like we saw with Cliff.
Unfortunately not.
Unfortunately not, but still time 2.
Oh, that traffic car's going. And Clifford is then just drove
Cliff
straight
the
into
vending
the-
machine, heyo.
Larrakin's just gonna be parking in the street, collecting the donuts.
Great stuff. We love to see it.
Oh, hits on the side. You can see a. Oh, it's gonna be turning to the left.
Touch of a 180. No drop from the there, but drop from this, I think. There it is.
Well, Canyonero doing the thing where the camera just goes inside of it.
Almost losing track of the truck and then letting it blow right past.
The donut truck driving on the left side of the road there. We don't see that often in this American game.
It must be an English AI.
Yeah.
The Canyonero in full effect on Larrakin. Even a touch of delay. We see a sub 50, fingers crossed, to Larrakin. Ooh, traffic getting in the way.
Oh, that not giving a drop. So,
Just a touch and go. Losing track of the car once again.
not good, not good. Oh,
My
I'm missing
goodness.
another hit. This is falling apart.
Larrakin is in need of zen-like focus right here for the last touch. And there it is. Back that thing up.
Oh,
11-11 to 108 to 106. Cliff stopping in the Quickie Mart. Well, we see a gag. And we see, did they activate the gag? I can't tell. I think they did.
I was unable to tell too.
Camera zoomed in on, I can't remember that character's name actually. Grandpa Simpson's old friend.
I'll do my best.
Wickham
Ooh,
is down
wow.
on the ground.
We need them ketchup packets people done throwed out to beat all dirt.
So just there, they're a mission apart.
Stop that now. Hey, I know enough
But now
to
just one
get
mission
around here
apart.
somewheres.
But they're
So
a mission
close,
in between.
yet so far. Let's see if we grab the wasp right there. And no. If driving in on the school ground, taking me back to my days of youth, just taking my car down to the school field and just doing donuts.
Ah.
Let's see if Larrakin goes for the vending machine, and there it is.
Boom shakalaka, that's 16 coins added to the coin count.
Bang, bang, bang. Cliff playing a little chess right here with a touch of a ooh, stuck on the stone, and now on the chessboard. Let's see if that wasp is playing, and it is. Larrakin possibly grabbing the second hit and run of the race.
Any chance you play chess, by chance?
I love chess. I can't get enough of it.
Favorite opening?
Probably season 3, episode 7. I think that couch gag is a great opening.
Ah, yeah, I agree. Very good season.
Larrakin stepping out to beat up that vending machine, it looks like. We're getting the frame by frame. No, in all seriousness, I don't know chess openings like that. I just kind of play, you know.
I don't know many openings either. I don't even.
Big fan. Go on.
I know the birds. I know that one.
The birds.
Birds opening.
Familiar with the bees.
Oh.
I like the Queen's Gambit. Is that an opening?
No, it's not opening. That's just
It's a television show.
sacrificing your queen.
Oh, okay. Gambit, one of my favorite X-Men characters, but neither here nor there. Let's see if Larrakin goes for that second hit and run of the race.
Nope, mission's gonna be ending, so...
Will they drive into the vending machine? Oh, no. Doesn't look like it. Oh, goes for the other one.
Optimal.
Whoa, left route. We don't see that a lot.
It's an opening? What the flip?
Queen's Gambit is an opening.
What? That's how you know I haven't played chess in like
Chat,
over...
you saw it here
Yeah,
first.
seriously.
I'm the chess grandmaster. Someone call him Hikamaru? Nakamaru? He's on the chess.com website. Great chess player. You know, I love the chess streams on Twitch. I catch one once in a while. We'd love to see if we can do some kind of Simpsons hit and run chess-oriented event.
Well, let me tell you about the Shard Chess Community Tournament.
Stop.
I think that's still happening. I think there's
Wow.
one match left. It's been months.
My goodness.
Am I correct about that?
Can we get a fact checker in the chat?
Here, I partaked in that tournament. I did not do as hot as I pleased because I lost all my skill.
Oh. Well, you better go find it. Heyo. Cliff going for that
that's-
bend, but miss it, having to back it up for the pills. And speaking of chess, Larrakin heading to the chessboard as we speak.
Am I right or
Oh.
wrong? One chess match still left.
Do we know
The
who's
shark.
involved in the last one?
I think there's one more. I don't remember it ending. Greenie and JPEG.
A big shout out
One
to
more-
them. Oh no,
one more-
Gamden. Oh, narrowly misses it.
No 2-cycle on Cliff's end.
And Tone Dog, do we know which kind of devices, aside from the PC aspect, controller-wise, or maybe even mouse and keyboard, that the runners are using today?
Clifforus is on mouse and keyboard, I believe.
No kidding.
I believe Larrakin. I don't know. I don't want to assume.
I think Larrakin uses a Commodore 64 controller, if I'm not mistaken. Larrakin with the Wasp, great hit. And a beautiful park from Cliff. Both runners really upstaging the swag strats today.
So actually, the winner of this versus Neonic plays, aka Virality, in the finals of the pet bracket.
Wow, that'll be a race.
Ooh.
And have we seen a rematch yet? A Cliff on Grandpa's Pills? Have we seen a rematch yet this year in the tournament?
A rematch? We have not.
For the
Wait.
last freaking time,
Well,
tell me about the
well,
crab circles.
I don't
We have
know.
a technicality.
I would assume not, but it's definitely possible that players that versed in the winners bracket also versus in the. There you go. Wait. Yeah, there you go. Has and Bam versed twice.
Wow. And there you have it.
Well, that question really got to me. I'm like, no, yeah, I don't know.
Me fail English? That's impossible. Larrakin talking to Nelson.
That sounds awfully familiar.
Cliffers with a message in chat
That's it.
that this isn't going too badly.
That'll jog Bart's memory.
Is Cliff still ahead of that PB?
No.
Capital N-O. Quitting to main menu. Cliff, don't give up yet.
Luckily,
comes
not
back.
exiting program.
Resuming the game. We were worried there he was about to shut down the program.
I believe the main menu up there is to get the Candanero back and get
Oh,
some
yeah.
wasp positions on the way.
Beat
Getting
up those beats.
Flanders.
And £1 from Cliff, just enough to buy a coffee in England.
I need more step aerobics classes.
Not grabbing the gags. Understandable,
Bart, do you
but upsetting.
Will we have a missed buy?
Almost. Nice and solid.
Love to see a classy Marge run.
I believe in. Well, I know in 99% NLR you use Classy for this mission. Because after you buy the police outfit, it activates the thing to start it, and then you just change to Classy, and it still lets you start it after you buy police.
No kidding.
So, if you want to see some Classy action on the Cola Wars, watch a 99% NLR run that does the route correct.
Look out for the 99 NLR tournament. Through the tree. And let's see if Cliff grabs the car. We've seen it a couple times this year. And opting not to. Now, Tone Dog, has it been proven that grabbing a car to grab those three colas is actually faster? Has that been proven yet?
What? What?
You know what I'm saying, Dog?
I do not.
We've seen runners grab, after grabbing the fourth cola can, grab a traffic car to boost themselves a couple of steps ahead.
Ah. So that is not fast because you keep that car for the next mission, and you want to use the Candanero because it does a lot of damage. And we're seeing a
Mr.
Mr.
Plow.
check.
Wow.
Let's go.
Okay, Cliff, just taking the lead with that Mr. Plow card. My goodness.
Although in the randomizer mod, you do grab a traffic car there, as your car is randomized every mission. So it is faster to grab a traffic car there.
It is, wow.
Who knows who's selling cola?
Just to grab the next 2 drops ahead and then get out and get on top of the cookie mart. But still faster. Especially if it's a car with no get-in animation. Very fast.
Do my best.
Okay, Clifforus on 247 cola trucks. Not the easiest of missions.
Let's see how the first cola truck goes. Ooh, sending it to the gas station. Larrakin with a little bit of lag right there. And the sepia tone comes back. Brilliant.
Big hit on the
Oh,
church.
wow.
Ooh,
Not at the-
getting
at-
two
oh,
calls.
oh,
Wow.
at the church of all places. Well, we may see a hit and run right here, but it'll definitely be worth it for all that coinage. Ooh, there it is, the third hit and run. Let's get a couple of wee-woos in the chat. And a
Up
cop
Cannonero.
spawning right in front of them.
Up Cannonero
goodness.
doing its thing, flipping on its side, getting launched side to side.
Catch me if you can, Cannonero.
Ooh. Not making the jump across to the roof to grab that extra 31 coin.
And possibly another card.
Police still on Clifforus's tail.
Police may
Gonna
be
have-
helping.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Avoiding it.
fast and furious. Cliff on fire. Somebody take him out. Wow.
And they despawned. That was very impressive.
Couple of 1s and 2s in the chat for Cliff. That was exciting. You know, it's 7 a.m. on a Monday here in my time zone, but Cliff's making it feel like it's 9 p.m. on a Saturday with all this excitement.
Definitely. Reversing into that staircase. Interesting.
Now let's see if Larrakin goes for Mr. Plow.
The Mr. Plow jacket guard. That would be pretty cool. Struggling to pick up that cola. Oh, Clifforus. The swag shred kicking on top of the Cannonero. Not moving. Looked very cool.
Ooh, Larrakin with a wasted pound right there.
Do we see the card?
Oh, we're gonna see a card right here.
Ooh,
And there it
yes.
is.
Double Mr. Plow jackets from both runners.
I don't think we've seen that in a race this year.
There's a good chance that actually has happened. That's probably one of the most common cards picked up, other than Bort and the Pin Pal shirt in Apu.
We may have seen that this year then. Cliff with a great destruction right there. And all
What
for
other-
the...
What other card is commonly picked up?
yeah, if you know what other card is common picked up. Do we see a lot of Marge's Chanel jacket?
The red blazer?
No, the Chanel jacket.
I don't believe that is a card in the game.
Really?
Unless
it's
you are
It's the pink outfit.
classy?
Classy?
I am confused.
Is it just an outfit, not a card?
I believe it's just an outfit. There's two jackets as cards. One's the red blazer, and one's Mr. Plow jacket. Is there another one? There might be another one.
Two highly knowledgeable experts right now commentating this race. With if anyone needs to know anything about this game, don't feel free to ask.
55-57. Exit time out of Marge for Cliff.
Brilliant. Is that a PB?
That is not.
Absolutely not. Far from.
Cliff versus PB out of Marge is a 54-56, so about a minute behind.
Wow. Now that's a lot of damage by Larrakin right there.
One more hit. Boom.
You know, the trees in this game are so strange. You know, this town has every type of tree.
Yeah. One tree you can just drive through, gives you a coin. The other one, boom, stops you on your back.
Ooh, Larrakin. A little swag right there. Do we know if there are any cactuses, cacti in this game? If anyone in the chat knows, please drop an answer.
I don't think so.
And I believe there are palm trees in Lisa. Oh, we almost saw a Miss Apu right there.
A missed Apu would be unfortunate.
I think we've seen that twice this year in this year's tournament.
Big hit for Larrakin. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
And another one.
The truck isn't even moving. It was hit so bad. And there it is.
Just stunned.
Great
And
stuff.
then Larrakin drives into a wall. Unfortunate. Oh, hit and run me are getting quite high. Gonna wanna watch that.
Garbage
That
truck
is-
spawn.
Not the start you want.
Oh, but it looks like we're
Oh.
grabbing the tree.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
No
Takes a
way.
hit, no problem.
Larrakin getting the tree shot. So delayed. That was awesome. And Clifforus with a car bomb with some good coins already.
Larrakin
Love
losing
it,
that
dude.
truck maybe last 2 hits, last 3 maybe.
Yep.
And let's get that third hit in and out. There
Boom.
she is.
And then
but yeah, very unfortunate. Stuck right there.
sometimes that can happen.
Look at that Canyonera go. Ooh,
Yeah, Cliff's points unbelievable.
485.
Unsure if Cliff got the Town Hall box or either the Coliseum events? Is that Coliseum in front of us? I believe it's
Stadium?
Coliseum. A stadium would probably be the correct term.
You know, Coliseum's just an old stadium, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
7-11 coins by Cliff. Beyonce song. Grabbing bang, bang. 2 Vens right there.
6, 7, 9 points from Larrakin. Fetty Wapsa.
Wee Woo. I think that's our 4th Wee Woo of the game.
And Larrakin getting an exit time of Marge 59.05.
Great stuff. 9-11 coins by Cliff right there. Excuse me, boxes. Going for the 10th.
Right now we are seeing both runners on the same mission.
We haven't
Although
seen
Larrakin
that
not started.
since the skunk one, I believe.
Unsure. It's been a while though. Will we see a Pin Pal card?
Pounding
There it
into
is.
Pin Pals.
1 out of 7 collector cards. Will we see any more? Possibly the
Apu.
hot dog on top of Monorail.
Very possible. Apu being a member of the Pin Pals, along with that barbershop quartet with Homer, whose name I'm forgetting right now. Bone Dog, are you familiar with Baby on Board?
No.
It's a great song. We'll have Cliff, Larrakin, and myself. We'll be singing it at the end of the race, so for the viewers, stay tuned.
Can't wait to see that. I believe Clifforus cracked the shield off that Waspback Gazebo.
Yeah.
If I recall correctly.
Cliff's
Which is-
stacking up bread.
Definitely trying to get as many coins early for whatever reason.
Ooh,
And
hits
their
something.
collision. That circulation just be like that sometimes.
It do be like that.
Ooh, fast exit car thing.
Very
Talking
cool
to
car.
Homer Simpson.
Car built by Homer, who's built by Homer's brother, voiced by Danny DeVito in season 2, a great actor.
I do remember that fact.
I said it last time. Yeah, I'm glad you remember. I think Danny DeVito is only in 1 episode as his brother, but Homer's brother makes 3 appearances in the show's run. I can't remember his name though. I
Oh.
want to say Cliff almost.
This is gonna work.
Is this gonna work?
It's gonna work, but there is a possible game crash if Cliff collects 8 or more at the same time, driving into it.
Cliff going for all 8.
Yep, there you go. 3 and then... Oh, only 4. Interesting.
You scared
Maybe
him.
mid-
You scared him. Should have risked
Maybe-
the game crash.
2 more hits. And there you go.
And there it is.
Gonna grab these hospital coins.
Dr. Hibbert's photo there, it makes his skin color look very strange in the top left corner. It looked almost purple. Never noticed that before.
I did not have a good look.
We'll definitely take a replay look after the race.
Uh,
The smell of fresh air is much more pleasing than the odor of the hot dog machine.
not sure about that one.
Larrakin with 9-11. Going for the
10
next
coins.
one, waiting for the spawn.
Got 10 coins from a car bomb right next to the Krusty Burger. Very nice. That green bar got a little low there. But this 11th drop is going to be very late. By the
there it
car
is.
wall.
Not too bad. We've seen worse. And let's see if we go for the pin pals.
Ooh,
No, he
celebrate.
misses the pound. Oh my goodness. There it is.
Oh, sure.
Hurry up, or my arranged bride will chastise me.
And 21. Brilliant. And does Cliff grab that wasp? It looks like it.
Yeah, gets the police station wasp. Will we see an early monorail box by boosting up this ramp? Does not look
Larrakin
like it.
with a great reset right there.
I'm gonna grab a box early. Ooh, very high. Unable to get the wasp. Floats off to the side.
Almost
This
was
wasp-
too high.
Thank you for not dodging.
Cliff following this police car French Connection style. Just love to see it with 103.33. And if you look at Larrakin, you can see in the top left right now Dr. Hibbert's icon.
Ah,
It looks a touch purple, especially very different from their character model. Larrakin is such a fast speedrunner, it's almost too hard to get a look.
see how Baby Van goes. That's gonna be too much. Oh,
Ooh.
maybe a second chance. Unable to get it.
Larrakin going for a road trip right here.
Clifforus grabbing that box at the end here.
Larrakin splicing in a clip right there with that stutter.
While I am driving around today, this is not good for my insurance.
Oh, Cliff with an odd AI garbage truck two-wheel flip.
Oh, this garbage truck is very odd. Be
Someone
goofy.
needs to... We're going to need a breathalyzer on the driver. Look, Ma. No hands and not looking. Cliff with a backwards drive.
How did that not drop for Larrakin? Literally
Very
slammed
strange.
to the back left end of the baby van. Well, that
Ooh.
also not a drop. That was interesting. Or did it? Not sure. 30 seconds left to get 3 more drops, and the baby van is driving past the hospital again. Not good.
Larrakin almost 2 minutes deep on his road trip.
Clifforus got stuck on a Quimby truck there. 16 seconds to get this last hit. It's going to be very awkward. Mission fail is possible, especially with the driving of the baby van. There you go.
Oh,
Gonna have to pick up that drop in 5, 4, 3. Hospital in 23 seconds. It's right around the corner. This is going to be a-okay.
Larrakin truly won for the theatrics.
It's slowing me down.
Grabbing that vend before talking to Hibbert.
Let's see if Cliff works that B. And there it is.
These coins are quite incredible for Clifford.
Oh, Cliff almost fallen right there.
Grabbing this wasp off here. And this box. I would not have taken this box with this amount of coins.
Cliff built different.
Also possible to get that box during this little piggy.
Grabbing that garbage bag right there, and the box as well, stacked
And
with the
another
coinage.
box.
And you know what?
Clippers.
Tom Petty said it best. Cliff is free falling right now. Bang, straight to the floor, and let's see if they go for the wasp. Opting to ignore.
Possibly we'll be seeing a hover bike purchase from Cliffers to get a 7.5 out of bounds by
Wow.
driving to the wall. Although the hover bike does cost 1,000 coins. Uncommon to see. We have not seen that in this tournament yet.
Double jump for the wasp right there. Let's see if Cliff goes for the card.
Nope.
Does not.
Looks like Larrakin missing the police station wasp.
We'll see a vending machine. Looks like bang right there. Be hard pressed to find a run without that vending machine. Oh, goes for the wasp again.
Missing. You're gonna get out the car. The police car is gonna be driving by. This is not the greatest
Oh,
of ideas.
abort. We didn't get abort, but we had an abort right there. My goodness. Larrakin with a couple camera flicks. And Cliff is going to finish right there with the 117, heading back to the DMV to see Patty and Selma.
And to collect that folder to complete the mission.
Let's not forget the folder. Both runners at the same spot on different missions. Very fun.
Oh, what was that?
Will Larrakin have a wee woo while chasing the wee
Yeah.
woo?
I was correct. There was a husk there was just a husk that Wiggum was pushing. That was funny. That was what? Simpsons Hit Run is quite a hilarious game.
It's so
Oh,
hilarious, you might even call it funny.
Clifforus trying to clip into the DMV, driving straight into the door there. Unfortunately, not on 46 FPS. Collecting the folder, completing the mission. Let's go.
Now, is
Funny
that
enough,
Patty?
both runners are going to be talking to Snake right now for different
Wow.
reasons.
Better hurry. Last time I left this store, who took
One
the
mission apart.
for me in the-
We got Clifford with a mission canceled. Probably going to main menu warp for getting to. Never mind. Warping back to quick cache. Interesting. I don't know. Wonky driving is probably the answer. Actually, now that I thought about it.
We'll definitely be asking that in the post-race discussion.
That's probably what happened. Although, was it very recently that we saw a wonky driving strat on Speed Simpsons? I believe so. I believe
so
someone
indeed.
had wonky driving and they got the armor truck strat with it, which was quite incredible. Was it Larrakin? Is it Larrakin again? Was it Larrakin?
Larrakin, truly a renaissance.
I'm pretty sure it was Larrakin that got it with wonky driving. I could be wrong. But my memory is saying Larrakin got the quick cache strat with the armored truck with wonky driving.
Do you recall which side of the stream?
I would assume the right side, but
Oh,
I
right
am.
again. And Cliff, is that going to work?
If this was on 46 FPS, actually driving in behind this would do massive damage.
No.
Not massive damage.
On the road again? Cliff taking it
Clifford.
for a ride.
Clifford was questioning to go on 46 or not. That would have helped in that situation, being on 46.
What are you trying to prove with
Ooh,
this
we're
great
smoking
movie?
already. Up in smoke, Cheech and Chong style. Will we see maybe a mid-card jump for that repair wrench? Larrakin struggling with that wasp for just a second there, but makes it up. Most coins, and there it is.
There is a chance it wasn't Larrakin who did it, but for some reason my memory's saying that. But it did happen on
Cliff driving ahead for the wrench. Wow, okay, let's see if we grab it.
Boom, boom.
Brilliant.
I also am a fan of grabbing that wrench when missing the strat.
Me, I like to drive ahead, you know, and go just double back after grabbing the one near the DMV.
I feel like maybe some players are unaware of it. Unsure. Big hit there.
But why exactly? And I think that's the reason why. If you drive ahead, you miss a great hit right there. You can always grab the second hit right before entering this little underpass. But Cliff
Well, that
really
counts,
giving
too.
work. And will Larrakin grab the card that Cliff decided not to grab? Let's see it. Ooh, takes a look with the camera, but chooses not to.
The armor trick destroyed itself while going over the rail. That was funny.
He'll love to see it. And Cliff pulling up on a 11, 11, 11. Let's make sure to make a wish. And there it was.
Move your clumsy vehicle.
Both runners' clocks perfectly in sync right now. You'll love to see it as well.
Definitely not perfect, but close enough.
Not perfect at all. I don't know why Cliff or Tone Dog would say that.
I feel like a
What the heck, Stone Dog?
Oh, Mr. Butt.
You know, Cliff is a big red dog from a television show, Clifford. Soon to be a feature film.
Featured film. Okay, on to the final mission, Pooh. We have a cutscene skip at the end of this mission.
Both runners getting every cutscene skip. We might have a perfect cutscene skip race.
Very early to say that, as there's only been 2 instances out of 6.
It's entirely possible.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if Cliff can grab the little corner. Oh,
Nope.
the traffic car is gonna mess him up. He takes his anger out on a civilian boy.
This is not good damage.
Ooh.
Barely even like, what was that? Yeah, gonna restart
Oh
the
my,
mission.
wow. A mission reset on Curious Creator. I think we've only seen that once before this race, or a tournament rather.
I believe when it got to the highway once. Was that during our race?
It was. They had to go the longer route. You know, they'd gone so far, it would be a waste of time to turn back.
I believe that was Luke_runs on the right side of the screen. Yellow team.
Right side of the screen again. Nothing happens on the left side of the screen, but Cliff has proven us wrong with that with a great race, and wow, doesn't even touch it.
Gonna want to get a backup, but might not have enough speed.
Flipping their camera in range. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Eh?
wait.
Oh.
Look at
Oh, yeah.
that.
Wow.
Recovery from being behind. That traffic car actually.
Oh my goodness. Cliff. Hot dog, we have a wiener. Cliff is just pulling out all the tricks and strats today.
On the right side of the screen, we have Larrakin going for armored truck strategy.
Let's see.
Pushing very early, and then the traffic car
Oh,
not.
it's the traffic car did it that time.
Now we have Clifforus going for the cutscene skip, no alt tabbing, and getting it. Quite activity. Quite a lot of activity happened during that last
Yeah.
couple seconds. I'm having trouble speaking. That's how exciting it was.
It's so exciting. My eyes were split apart looking at two things at once. Oh,
Well-
Larrakin with a good little hit right there, but the traffic car putting in a better hit.
These traffic cars aren't playing around.
Cliff on 6-1 right now, and really take a moment to just look at that full moon, a big golf ball in the sky, just a beautiful map, and the lighting really sets the mood for today's stream.
Also, looking at Clifforus' coins, 659. You only need 600 to buy Globex.
Wow,
Just
already had it.
getting those extra coins, possibly saving up for something else, but unlikely. Just getting extra coins early,
And
and
there
there
it
is
is, board.
the late part that we've
They
been
chose
waiting
to ignore
for.
it. Yeah, they chose to ignore it in World 3, but we finally have a 6th board.
There you go. Unfortunately, chose to ignore the board card in level 3.
Larrakin's smoking up like Cheech and Chong, and we're going to see if... oh, doesn't get a hit right there. We're going to hope for a top right corner hit right over here. Oh, and going for the wrench right to the left.
Oh, Clifford is hitting more things to get more coins. This is not fast and would not recommend. Can we get some CPS check in the chat? Clifford's still hitting things, possibly thinking the Globex is 700. Gonna hit 2 more things.
Wow, almost wee-wooed right there.
Clifford is gonna have a surprise.
Beating up
Realizing
turning.
Globex is 600, not 700. With 100 left, Clifford might be kicking.
Barney, we're fine by me.
Cliff getting down with the clown right there.
Dust eaters.
Don't think I've seen anyone grind to exactly 700 thinking that the Globex was 700. First for me.
It might be some kind of RNG strat we're unfamiliar with.
It's time for some road rage. Bart Simpson style.
Larrakin slowly approaching the cutscene skip. So far, 3 out of 3 cutscene skips have been made. Let's see if we can get it to 4 out of 4.
I didn't do it.
First, we gotta destroy the Curious Curator.
This is too cool for school.
Purchasable. Oh, Larrakin getting the rare occurrence where you just drive through the gazebo with precision. Quite impressive.
Wow,
that.
wow.
Dust eaters.
Gazebo, a really cool word.
Gazebo is a cool word.
I like
Agree.
it. It almost sounds like an animal. Like a
Possible
gazelle.
carve out.
We're going to have to see a lot of damage in this tunnel by Larrakin.
Right, that was so cool.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Gimme.
Oh, so much damage, almost lost control of the vehicle.
Boom. Look at that.
Oh, yeah, that's right there.
More hits.
Woo, nice.
Let's have a clean finish now. Oh, come on now.
Oh, nope. It was 3 more hits, my bad.
Ooh, and there she is. Not bad at all. 211, very respectable. And we're seeing a Globex back from Cliff right there.
Yep. Calling it back after 6-2 and starting Lab Coat Caper.
Larrakin approaching the cutscene skip. Let's send all our positive energy. Put your hands up and let's help Larrakin get that spirit bomb of a cutscene skip going.
Charlie horse, Charlie horse.
We're gonna see one more wee woo from Larrakin this, and there it is.
Okay, cutscene skip.
Oh, showing us a little bit of the computer aspect. And
Gets
there it
it.
is.
4 for 4.
They're going to the loo.
That didn't break my memory card. Whoa, wicked. It's time for some rosing. Bart Simpson style.
Really anyone's game at this point with the remaining missions in World 6. You know, this is really where a lot of runners make and break. Ooh,
We got the
Clip
you
him.
taking the shortcut.
wow.
Possibly a viewer from home playing as an AI. Unsure what happened there.
We may be getting stream sniped as we speak.
So Larrakin only has 540 coins. Probably an option in Larrakin's head is grabbing the Lighthouse Wasp to get that 600 coins to buy the sweet, sweet Glowback superhero villain car. Super villain car. My bad, not a superhero villain.
Who is your favorite superhero villain? I'm a big fan of Hancock myself, Will Smith 2008.
Hugo.
You go.
This is Bart Simpson requesting one pimp ride.
A purchasable outfit here in Bart 2, actually. And here we have Larrakin going for the Lighthouse Wasp I had suggested.
Work. There it is.
Perfect.
Wow. Are we gonna see one more wee woo? That'd be some of the finest driving coming up to avoid the wee woo, or will Larrakin just embrace it?
No, you don't want me to.
Bond.
If you get busted, you can't buy the glowbacks without grinding.
Did you oh, Bart's Flying Hamster Science Project. I don't think I've seen that.
Let's go.
Is that a first this tournament? Very possible.
Very possible it's not. Luckily, Larrakin does not get busted and able to buy glowbacks here.
Now, Larrakin is super unfortunate because they were trying to despawn pedestrians, and it was in that same instant that a pedestrian spawned right in front of the vehicle.
I don't agree with Clifforus getting these coins here. This is not fast. Clifforus already has plenty. Only gonna need 500 more. Honestly, I'm thinking Clifforus might be saving for something.
Ooh, do we smell a hover car?
Ooh, both starting missions at the same time being that blue screen.
Love
Quite
to see
sad.
it. Great stuff. Larrakin crashing into the Buzz Cola sign and hitting a rock, and there it is on the other side of the traffic. Both runners on the same part of the road right now. Love a very coincidental, allegorical even.
Just past each other. Clifforus approaching the Duff truck, that casino armored truck turning, possibly interrupting Clifforus' route. That's enough speed to do it for not getting a right push.
Oh, great stuff right there. And I'll point it out on Cliff's stream. I've had several very strange interactions with this Duff truck on this level.
Fun fact, actually, one time, that rail that Clifforus just hit, I got the Duff truck to do a 50-50 grind on it. It was quite entertaining.
I got the truck stuck right here, on that, in between that door and the little thing right there, but it was a horizontal, like, you know what I mean? Parallel to the little garage door right there.
Clifforus gained the boxes there. Also on this mission, unfortunately this was not recorded, but a runner by the name of Mr. Owlman got the Duff truck stuck on top of the Squidport sign. Unbelievable. By the board card. Mr. Owlman.
Who?
There is a screenshot. Mr. Owlman.
Who?
Mr. Owlman.
Because he's an owl.
Larrakin flying over the board card. Maybe getting it during 6-7. We will see. Clifford's grabbing ESS. Oh, Clifford's with this strategy. Interesting.
Oh, wow.
And it's going to be turning left. So, gonna get it over here. I believe this is called Bill Strat, but Clifford's is going to be failing it.
Looking like a Steve strat.
Oh, this is going to be a thing might be pretty slow, but and it
Oh,
might get
no.
out off to the right.
Putting in a little work in.
Move it or lose it, tool.
Over half damage. Optimally destroying it by Krusty Lou,
Lisa did it.
so you don't have to
Oh
work.
yeah, sending it
Although-
into the RV
Eat my dust, dust eaters.
or trailer rather.
Also getting some coins from the Krusty Lou.
I'll fry you good.
Hopefully we don't see Clifford go in the Krusty Lou studio because
I'm
Clifford
hoping for it.
need the remaining coins to complete the game. It's entirely possible that even with getting no coins during this mission, the Chasedan getting the beach box, and then Clifford's just having to get neighbors and Krusty Burger coins.
Well, we'll see if that is what we have in store. Now, Tundog, if I may ask you, set to kill the mission Cliff's on, how has your situation been with set to kill on your first couple of runs when you're playing this game? And did you find it a difficult mission? Any insight from you?
First time ever playing as a kid, I can't remember. But as speedrunning, I have not had that much issues with it. But actually, I did fail it in one of my first 3 races of the ASM tourney.
Really?
I believe. I remember it was Exington 123 and Green Bombers
Cliff,
commenting.
the reset. I hope we didn't jinx that. But wow, okay. This is the hardest mission for me prior to speedrunning. Once you start speedrunning it, I find it becomes an entirely different mission. But on casual play, I can't tell you how long I've attempted this mission.
Whoa, got him. I didn't do it.
Larrakin finally getting out of that lab coat caper split.
Taking their anger out on the wasp right there.
Getting the coins.
And how is
Avoid-
Larrakin's 131 coinage looking?
Definitely fine. Probably will have to get Krusty Lou Studio. If So Clifforus grabbing those 3 events. Also getting hand run. Can we get more Weeboos in the chat?
Are we gonna get a second reset?
Possibly to skip Weeboo? I am unsure.
We're
This is a
seeing
long
contemplation right now. Very odd. Cliff is way in the lead, and it seems as if... Okay, there it is. Maybe putting on a song for inspiration.
I guess Clifforus went for Fast Septico and then lost like 20 seconds. And now getting busted, but these coins are absolutely fine getting busted. Krusty Lou is an option now, or Boat Jump would be fine.
It's unfortunate that Cliff got busted because they had just reset the mission just prior because of to avoid being busted. Oh,
Guess
slows down and passes through.
I didn't realize, I saw Cliff like next to the big truck. Also Larrakin getting the strat. I didn't realize Cliff already went through all the top and went for the ramp. Guess time flies when you're having fun.
Too much fun. Ooh, Cliff getting ding dang donged.
Does Larrakin get the freebie here? Nope.
No, that B is gonna cost them.
Unable to get that one too. Clifford is struggling to get to this little alleyway shortcut. Took a couple seconds. Okay, Larrakin grabbing this wasp for now. I'm gonna warp.
Larrakin about to beat up Principal Skinner's car, also known as Armin Tanzarian.
If I didn't play so many video games, I'd be in better shape.
So getting these coins at Krusty Lou, Clifford should be able to skip neighbors easily.
Maybe they'll want to go for that, neighbors.
Definitely.
We might see a hover car.
Clifford can skip Krusty Burger if the Chase Sedan gets the beach box. Assuming the beach box is already still there. Unsure. Possible that getting hit run the police car can get it early.
And Larrakin with the big hit.
Not too far away. Gonna have to warp though. Or not. Taking my words. Actually, that's pretty tight. I don't know if warping there would have been faster or not. It was pretty close.
It would be really down to the second.
Unsure. I think warping would be faster, maybe barely. That's what I would assume.
I am so sick of this happening.
And let's see how Cliff does on this one. Oh yeah, first person sending us there.
Yep, Clifford is only gonna need one more coin to purchase the zombie car, the last purchasable item you need in the game to complete it. Larrakin about to get hit and run in this
Let's see
area.
that cutscene skip. Are we gonna see? There it is. Wow, 5 for 5 so far. Just love to see it. Larrakin with another hit and run, possibly.
A 127.38, I believe.
Now, and how are they doing on pace?
Clifforus is about just under 5 minutes red compared to PB, it would appear.
Wow.
And I am unsure about Larrakin. Why
Larrakin
is
backing that
Larrakin
up.
running? Oh, missed the
They
drop.
missed
I
one,
thought
yeah,
Larrakin
yeah.
was purposely running over that kid. I got a little confused.
Taking the anger out.
Are sleeping on board. Guess I'll have to use a hop for a pill of night.
Jumping right over. And let's see, are we seeing a late board? And there
Late
it
board?
is. Late
As I said
board.
earlier, possibly in 6-7, but getting it during set to kill, proving my prediction wrong. Yeah, let's get some boards in the chat.
Boards in the chat. Larrakin is narrowly passing through the alcoves.
Yeah, Clifford's not gonna have to get any coins. 503 currently.
And
8
Tell Dog,
seconds.
I think I've asked you this before, but when you first played this game as a young child, was it on the PlayStation 2 or the GameCube?
It was on the GameCube.
It was on the GameCube. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's get a couple PS2s in the chat.
Put in chat what console you played on as a kid, if you did.
Put it in the chat. Let's see what you played.
We got PS2 from Neon.
It's one for the PS2.
Unsure if that was before or after we said. Ooh, we have got
Xbox.
PS2 then Xbox.
I didn't know it was
Sure.
on Xbox. Completely forgot
It is.
that.
That's actually what Bacon Man runs on
No kidding.
in the ASM tournament this
Wow.
year.
Just call me Air Homer. I am excelente.
How is Larrakin's coin situation looking? I was not paying attention.
It's looking like, if I off memory, I think it was at 271, but that could be very far off.
Let's see. All we need is Larrakin to hit one coin.
And they're
One
avoiding every coin going through the alcove right there.
There you go, hitting that lamppost.
Okay,
331.
332.
And getting this beach box. Going for boat jump here. Missing it. Unfortunate.
Great attempt though.
Reckless driving is my pet peeve.
Oh, going the manual route.
Not resetting the car.
Great stuff. Ooh, Cliff with a big hit right there.
I'm bored of this level. Oh, that was too
And Clifforus. And getting 6 for 6.
sweet.
Very
Wow.
awesome to see. Not a sink. Oh! And the sink! Let's go! Wow! Holy smokes! Clifford's going for 7th. 3 out of bounds.
Oh my
Can we
god,
get-
Cliff.
Any possibilities you can get a replay on that cutscene skip into the epic transition of the mission screen
Wow.
going to the right? That would be pretty pog. Would not be upset not seeing it though, as I'm sure it will be a famous clip on this Twitch channel.
Cliff giving it to us. My goodness, Cliff means business in this last world.
And getting it out of bounds. Not blowing up the way Cisco.
Although it's still a close race, really, you don't know what you'll see right here in this last world. I believe Cliff's been leading since the start of the race without Larrakin grabbing a lead for even a millisecond, but it still has been a close race.
Okay.
Talking to the zombie to get the 70s back to drive back to the power plant. Ooh, Larrakin's coins.
That wasn't part of the deal.
424. Larrakin did not get neighbors, I'm assuming. Or got busted. Unsure.
To find
I was very focused on
this thing.
Clifforus' out of bounds. Yeah,
You
gonna
might
get
see-
neighbors now.
Right here.
Let's roll.
Gonna need, what was that? 8 more coins.
And
Gonna
there
have to
goes
run
8
into...
street lamps.
No, don't run into 4 people, Larrakin. No. You have to hit... Uh-oh. 3 more coins. Yeah. 2 more coins about getting hammered on this kick if you don't wait. 1 more. This would be a little risky. That car turns.
Oh
Uh-oh.
no. Oh no.
Avoiding it? Avoiding it? Let's go.
Brilliant. Wow. And there you have it.
Very risky plays, but we love seeing it succeed. Oh. Homer won action from Larrakin with the wrong warp. You don't see often a wrong warp going to the right or left. Although
you really
it does
don't.
happen sometimes. And it does kill runs that are no level return. Even if it's an accident, run is done.
Ouch! My bikini zone.
Very bad way to kill a run.
Cliff with brilliant jumps. Oh, I apologize.
Unsure what Larrakin is trying to do. Get to the zombie car the slow way? Yep. Going through all the locked cars is very slow.
Cliff with some strange colors right there. Did you catch that, Tone Dog?
I did not. I'm gonna have to get a live action replay.
Yellow flashed on the screen. I've never seen that before.
I'll clip it.
It was like he was in a discotheque. Hey!
Piece of cake.
Speed Simpson is on the screen.
When this is over, I'm hitting the stores.
Oh, Clifforus fell off. We missed that.
No, I said it. I was saying he had fantastic jumps, but
What was I paying attention to? The phone booth?
beauty of my voice. So there was the missed jump, but we didn't see the flashing yellow and green light for the couple frames right there, but we'll probably check out that clip right after.
This area is the spawn for Larrakin. Hopefully we don't see a fail. It's a possibility that Larrakin like jumped over the thing off to the left during the shortcut jump. I'm gonna have to get another clip on that to see what happened. If Larrakin respawned the car or just got unlucky and didn't
And
spawn the
another
zone.
wee woo. Oh, that's gonna take him to jail. It looks like.
Chafing.
Oh, the very. Oh, there it is, busted.
Not needing any more coins. Clifforus, that should be, and failing the mission.
Wow.
That's quite the time loss.
It's crashing time.
So Larrakin
Again.
just got unlucky with deloading that area.
Real unlucky. It's a dang, if not darn, shame about it.
It's possible to keep that area unloaded without respawning your car. It happened in one of my early runs and I was confused in 7-7.
Really? Since then, have you
I-
had any problems with it, or it's been pretty smooth sailing for you?
It only happened because I was doing inbound 7-7. Now I start 7-7 outbounds.
Oh, okay. You know, myself, I've never been out of bounds. Top 200 player, I like to keep the game as vanilla as possible.
Oh, that was too easy.
Ooh, and that car getting stuck there in the graveyard. Larrakin might have to back that thing up. Okay,
Yeah. Very stuck. You don't see it stuck that
and
often.
resets. Very
Normally
nice.
it just go all once. So Clifforus not going for any 7-6 out of bounds. And getting out of the car to reset the hit and run meter. Very useful. Unfortunately, the alien car just slamming into the bush, but getting out instantly. You don't see that. You do see that often, but when it gets
Once in a
stuck,
while.
Tickling my feet.
Are we gonna see another wee woo here, Tone Dog?
I mean, Larrakin just got one, but then the mission complete. But for Clifforus, It depends if Carl's in the way. I think Carl's on that end.
Ooh, Cliff is playing it safe and not sorry.
Avoiding everything. And of course, Larrakin going for the inbound 7-3, as Larrakin does, no out of bounds.
Fire jump, looking great.
And that's a good lineup for the beam. Clifford is in there.
Oh,
Final mission.
yeah.
Uh-oh, Larrakin with hit and run. You don't want that because if that hearse drives into you, good possibility your weights explodes. That was very close to hitting the tree from Larrakin.
Larrakin living on the edge, having us at the edge of our seats.
Definitely.
Oh,
The waist blow up.
busted and blown. Oh, no.
Unfortunate. Very close to the end. Getting busted does not matter this far in, as both runners actually have purchased all things, cars and costumes.
All things have been purchased.
Last thing being the zombie car worth 500 coins to start 7-2.
Larrakin with a little slide action right there, looking very swagged out.
Yeah, Larrakin does not do out of bounds, as far as I'm aware. Maybe there's been attempts, but I'm pretty sure Larrakin does not do out of bounds. Anyways, Clifford is getting close to the power plant.
Very close. And Tone Dog, do we know if the top 10 ASM runners, do any of them not do out of bounds?
Nope, all 10 of them do. The highest run on the boards that currently does not have out of bounds would be
46?
39th place.
39th place, and who holds that title?
Orklin, I believe that's how you pronounce it, with a 130.59.
Orklin?
Orklin?
Orslin?
I don't know how to pronounce it. But of course, there has been runs that have been done, what's it called, without out of bounds that's faster than that, but that's the only one that's remaining on the boards as their current run, of course.
Absolutely.
I don't know the time for the... I don't know the time for the fastest one on the boards without out of bounds. Obsolete. But I would be interested in knowing it. I'm unsure of the obsolete ones though. 'Cause we do know that both Liquid and KSFQ have done sub 130 without out of bounds.
Great time.
Clifford's hit and run meter quite high. During this last section, escaping this alien car, 30 seconds to make it to the school ground.
Ooh.
Gonna want to be careful here. That hearse has a lot of mass getting into it. Go up the waist.
Cliff looking like gonna have a hit and run right here if they hit the crusty sign. Oh no, you don't get one from that. Oh no, there it is.
And just has to get into this beam in 22 seconds.
It doesn't matter.
Got the GG right there.
Couple ones in the chat. Ooh, and the hearse making a final appearance for Cliff's stream. Cliff, we're gonna ask you to come back and we'll for the post game interview. Larrakin still with some time left.
So Clifford will be versing Neonic Plays in the pet bracket finals.
Wow.
Winner takes all.
Nuclear death, you effeminate wriggling space wads! Imagine that. Scared
Another choked sub 140. Cliff says it best himself.
Oh,
Larrakin, ooh, with a clean jump. Very nice.
That fortune teller was right. I do
Starting 7-5.
Spaceship crash.
Dad, I'm really proud of you for rescuing us all from that alien invasion.
Did that really happen? I thought it was a bad dream.
Falling through.
Too many raw hot dogs.
Fastest strat, I do believe.
You're the town hero.
And heading
Much better.
down. Ooh, right on top of the car.
Is that real
Let's
or
go.
a hot dog dream?
Hot dog
Larrakin
dream.
pulling out all the
Dad,
tricks.
the fans want you outside.
using the 70s inbounds.
Oh,
Love to see
those
it.
fans.
In first person, I believe we've seen Larrakin in first person for the majority of this race, clipping through
that
the
little,
side,
yeah.
possibly on 46 FPS secretly.
Huh.
Unsure if that sign has collision or not, but that was very weird.
I don't think I've seen that before.
Maybe it doesn't have collision going through the back. Interesting. I've never seen that.
Yeah, you'd think it would have hit and sent him right back.
Apparently, the audio is very loud.
We
Seems
can
to
turn
be
that audio down.
Woohoo! All right.
Anyways, on the left side of the screen, if you're interested in the credits and who made the game, we have a
Susan
little side
Rude.
producer being John.
Published by Susan Rude. Funny enough, the nicest person you'd ever meet. Very polite.
That was easy as
Unfortunately, Clifford closing it.
Skipping the credits, we were having a little too much fun there, and Larrakin finishing up the mission with a 29, 30.
And the ashtray was
Second
full.
even better.
Starting up 7-6.
Make
Using
no
the
mistake, they're
6-packet.
talking a snake.
Wow, very nice.
Thank you. Thought about that for an hour.
For 1 hour, that's impressive.
Cliff with a little bit of shenanigans on the left side of the screen. Let's see where they go. I think my favorite is where they take the camera to the strip club in Bart 2, or Bart 1 rather. Or Bart 2, let's see.
What?
That's Apu.
I don't know what you're saying.
There's a strip club sign that quite often in tournaments when someone wins, they'll just put the camera right there on one of the posters.
I am unaware.
It's in Bart's world or Apu's world.
Larrakin approaching the power plant, about to pick up the waste.
Apu with very ominous energy coming from the left side of the screen, making me a little bit nervous.
Wearing the army outfit. Possibly we might see some breakdancing from Apu any second now.
Learn to drive, dumbass.
Nope.
Larrakin with a great jump right there. Spooky
Just-
Greg getting it.
Just pushing that skeleton car off to the side. I'm just waiting for Apu to bust down and just start. What is it? Oh, floating!
Oh.
Flexing with the floating ability. I wish I could float.
No hesitation, a little bit of meditation.
Bart did it.
33
waiting
seconds to make it to the school. Very, very, very easy. Take it
Very
very
easy.
slow.
Extra time even. Oh, almost drifting into that little coin right there. Or a card rather.
That is the human cookbook.
And
And there it is.
yeah,
Apu breakdancing.
there it is.
So,
It's got a couple ones in the chat.
I don't know what that means, but
Ones in the chat?
yeah.
I don't know. It's just like a Twitch thing. I've heard people say, put a ones in the chat. You know,
Eat my
I don't know.
dust eater.
it's all binary, I suppose. And
Anyway.
Larrakin finishing up.
You suck, I say, not just die.
Final race section of the run.
What I hate.
Already taking the lead, knowing the shortcuts in the game is very vital. Saves a lot of time.
It's looking like it won't be more than a 7-minute difference.
Probably more like 8.
Most likely 8-minute difference.
8.5.
9. Oh, with the hit and run, it might be 9 actually. Yikes!
Just gonna take the bus. Very smart
Just
move.
taking it.
I'm a lean, mean.
75 coins remain, unable to purchase any outfit in the game. Cheapest being Homer Casual and Homer 1.
How much?
It's 100 coins.
Oh, did I
Wow.
do something wrong? What's the big idea?
And we're
Beating
taking
the
this
alien,
power plant.
not even in the site.
Going for out of bounds? No.
Move it or lose it. Am I going to jail for that? Please don't sue. Oh,
And we're hitting the 7-minute differential right here.
Fish forever.
So it's gonna be like 8 minutes.
Let's see if they can
Assuming
get
no
under
way.
it.
I'm guessing a 149 flat
Watch out, Robbie.
as the time.
Ooh. Great reset. Now, Tone Dog, where do you think that most of this time differential comes from?
According to PBs, a lot is lost in Bart 2.
The vibrations tickling my feet. Oh, I'm going to a better place. Oh, that was too easy.
Like 2 minutes in Apu, and
Ooh. Not
kind of
a
already
little bit
very
of a
close
hit
to
there.
Merciful McGillicuddy.
This is the greatest moment.
And it's looking like almost an exact 8-minute
that's not gonna make
differential.
it. Gonna have to reset the car in reverse, and that's a GG.
And that's a GG, almost getting that perfect 8-minute differential. We're going to invite both runners to come up and for the post-game interview.
Going for the cutscene skip, and it was a 149.01. I was 1 second off the prediction, unfortunately.
Just a second.
So once again, Clifforus moving on to the finals of the pet racket.
And I believe
Waiting.
in about 10 hours, we're going to have IHAS versus Spruce. It's going to be a great race. If we can have both runners come back up over here.
Beast.
Let me know when to join. Join right now, please. Come on up. I know that everyone in the chat is dying to ask Larrakin what the T plus V stands for, possibly even a U.
Ahoy, hoy.
Cliff, hop on. What's going through your head?
Bit of a shaky run at the beginning. A few mess ups in Bart 2. But aside from that, not bad overall.
Mm-hmm.
And Cliff, where do you think it really took a turn for positivity for you? Where did you think you had the lead?
Well, I had a really, really good sellout, so I think it was probably at that point. It was just in a mindset of like, right, I'm probably ahead here. I'll just, keep on trucking, do my best.
Were you aware that you got 6:30 on the final time at 6:30 a.m. Eastern time? It was quite impressive.
Very impressive. Coincidental, even.
That is interesting.
Or was it? Yeah, definitely.
And you're set to kill. I believe you had 2 resets. Is that correct?
Was it 2? I think it was just 1.
Just 1. You had 1 reset to avoid a bust, and then you got busted right after.
Not quite. I mean, avoiding the bust was obviously a good thing, but the reason I reset is because I had went for a fast set to kill, and I felt like I had just been so slowed down by the cops and the traffic that I wouldn't have been able to make it. So I just reset there.
I also have a question for your quick cache. You restarted it quite early. Was it because of wonky driving by any chance?
Yes, it was.
That's what I thought. I was unsure though.
That's the crazy Tone Dog curse.
Definitely.
And then I'm pretty sure I got wonky driving again after I bought Globex. So that's why I took another Globex out before starting uneventful mission.
Also, I couldn't help to notice that you kept hitting things on the side of the road to get to 700 coins for the Globex, even though the Globex is worth 600.
I saw speculation in chat about whether I'd have 700 coins for Globex, and I didn't want to disappoint them.
for the chat of the viewers around the world of Speed Simpsons. Understandable. I thought possibly you thought the Globex was worth 700. It was a silly mistake.
Oh no.
And Cliff, you're up against in the next race, Neonic. How do you feel about that? Do you feel confident in that competition?
No,
Or?
not at all. He'll beat me. I know he will. So yeah.
Possibly playing some mind games right now, giving him the false confidence for you to show up and just smoke the competition.
Also, Larrakin, that backup for Office Space was absolutely insane. Incredible. Getting it on the left side in that small little, like, was it brown house? And still getting that damage and keeping it there. That was very impressive. I was very impressed. Any words on that strat? Because you don't see that, like, ever. Very difficult.
Was that Office Based? I don't think that was Office Based.
It was Office Space with the Plow King.
Wow.
On the right side of the screen.
Larrakin, are you with us?
Yeah, I don't really have anything to say. I just missed the correct way, and like, oh crap, get him in somewhere. Oh, that'll work.
Yeah, it was very impressive.
Yeah, it could definitely become a new steady backup if it can be done and imitated. Larrakin, now, it's unfortunate you lost today to Cliff. Where do you think it went wrong for you?
I don't know for sure. Traffic didn't help, but that's no excuse.
Traffic definitely didn't help, and I don't think that's anyone's fault. Just bad spawns, bad RNG. It definitely happens. How do you feel about your Homer 2?
I mean, last three missions, I'm kind of happy with. Everything else, you know.
Yeah, getting that hit and run and blowing up the waste so far in 7-3 was very heartbreaking.
Absolutely, but it's far from the end, and we hopefully expect to see a lot more from you. Larrakin, do you plan on racing in next year's tournament?
Yeah, I plan to, and I think I've got one more race to settle fourth and third.
Oh, absolutely, and we're dying to see that race. Do we know who you're up against?
We do, but I forget off the top of my head.
Off the top of our head, we can't remember if anyone.
If possibly.
It's somewhere.
I believe Neonic beat Luke Run, so that might be the possible answer if that is happening. This is my first time hearing this. Well, any final words from either of the runners?
GG, Cliff.
Yeah, GG and Cliff Limo for the win.
And absolutely that we want to thank both runners, especially we want to thank Ticker for restreaming it so early in the British Standard Time for everyone coming out and watching it. And again, we have IHAS versus Spruce coming up in about 10 hours from now. And before we let these runners go, the chat's been dying to ask Larrakin, what does your profile picture stand for? What is the equation exactly?
That's a top secret.
It's a top secret, ladies and gentlemen, and Germs, thank you for coming out tonight, and we wish you have a great morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you're at.
Once again, thank you, Ticker, for restreaming, Joe for co-commenting. Bye-bye.